I'm here at St Andrew's Cathedral, the Anglican Cathedral in Sydney, here right next to the Town Hall in the centre of Sydney, George Street. St Andrew's Cathedral was opened in 1868, which makes it the oldest Christian cathedral in all of Australia. The cathedral behind me is everything we think of when we think of what a church is. It's got the beautiful building, the spires, the stained glass windows, but the Bible actually never talks about church in terms of bricks and mortar, steeples and beautiful windows. When it talks about the church, it doesn't talk about the place where people meet. It talks about the people who meet together. The church isn't a building or a room. In fact, the images that the Bible uses remind us that it's a living organism, a real and alive thing. The Bible talks, for example, about the church being a body with many parts. The Bible talks about the church being a holy nation, a royal priesthood, a people belonging to God. But one of the most powerful images that the Bible uses of the church is actually that it's a family. See, once you become part of the church, once you become a follower of Jesus, you actually are adopted into God's family, and you end up with the creator of the universe as your perfect heavenly Father. And all the people who gather in cathedrals or in church halls or auditoriums or in lounge rooms or under trees or wherever people gather to worship God, the Bible calls those people your brothers and your sisters. They're like your extended family, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, adopted grandparents, nieces and nephews. In fact, we could go so far as to say that you were created, planned, formed for God's family. It is one of the purposes of why we are here. We've all been born into some sort of physical family. At one stage or another, we are the product of a mother and a father's love, and many of us have been born into a relationship with brothers and sisters. We are not meant to live by ourselves as human beings. We are social creatures, and while some of us like the pleasure of our own company more than others at times, none of us live on our own. We are part of community. And what's true physically and in society is also true spiritually. God created us to be part of a spiritual family. So when we go to church, we're not actually going to a building. We are actually going to a family. Brothers and sisters. In fact, it's for what we were created. And when we are living as part of a church family, living in healthy relationships with our brothers and sisters, God is thrilled and we are fulfilled.